What is up, everyone? So, I'm sure most of you have heard by now, but earlier today, Atlus dropped a trailer for a new Megaton game, Soul Hackers 2. Now, I overslept, so I didn't catch the trailer live, but since my first viewing, I've gone over it several times, and I figured it deserves a video because I have a lot of different opinions on it, because this is one of those completely out of left field announcements that, up until a week ago, I don't think anyone saw coming. Now, for those of you that haven't been keeping up, about 5 days ago, Atlus launched a Soul Hackers Countdown website, which I was cautiously optimistic about. I didn't want to get my hopes up too much in the event it was just something like merchandise or something for DX2. I mean, I was not expecting a new game, especially not a sequel to a Devil Summoner game, but I am definitely happy with what was shown. Now, as far as the trailer itself is concerned, I think it looks good, and it's exactly what an announcement trailer should be. It's not super vague like most other announcement trailers from Atlus. I mean, for one thing, it actually shows gameplay, and it makes it pretty clear what the game is about. And it's got some very cool character designs, it's very colorful, the music is nice, you know. I like what I'm seeing, and I'm definitely glad to see a new Megaton spin-off game, especially not long after SMT5. But I do have to say, going by the trailer, it just doesn't feel like Soul Hackers, or any Devil Summoner game for that matter. Honestly, it looks more like Tokyo Mirage Sessions than Soul Hackers, and if you had just shown me the footage of the trailer without the title, I would not have been able to figure out that it was a Soul Hackers game. Like I said, it does look good, but Soul Hackers had this cyberpunk 1990s retro-futuristic vibe to it, and I'm just not getting that from this trailer. I guess I shouldn't be too surprised because Soul Hackers is a quarter of a century old, but I'm also not seeing a lot of things that connect it to the first game. Granted, this is only a 2-minute trailer, so maybe that'll change with future trailers. And another thing I find a little weird is that the official title of the game in English is just Soul Hackers 2. Not Devil Summoner or Shin Megami Tensei, just Soul Hackers. I guess this means that Atlus is done putting the SMT moniker on spin-offs, which I suppose I understand, especially in this case, because the title Shin Megami Tensei Devil Summoner Soul Hackers 2 would be a mouthful, but as someone who is a Soul Hackers fan and a Devil Summoner fan, it just doesn't feel right. And another thing I want to talk about is the release date. This game is coming out worldwide on August 26th of this year, and this makes me very happy. For one thing, I'm glad that Atlus didn't announce this game super early and provide us with little to no info for several years. But another thing is that I wasn't sure if worldwide release dates would become the norm after SMT5, but with this announcement, I think it's fair to expect most, if not all, Megaton games in the future to release worldwide. After almost an entire generation of waiting 7 months for half-baked English translations and over a year for Persona 5 Strikers, this new release schedule is more than welcome, and I really hope this means we get a worldwide release date with Persona 6. And not only is it getting a worldwide release, it's also releasing on PS4 and 5, PC, and Xbox One and Series X, which I find surprising, but definitely welcome. The more people that are able to play it, the better, and if anything else, I think this also suggests there is a strong possibility that more Atlus games in the future will be multi-platform. I mean, in April, we're getting 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim on Nintendo Switch, the Arena Ultimax re-release is coming to Switch, PS4, and PC, and given that SMT5 runs on the Unreal Engine, I think there is a strong possibility that it will come to PC later down the road. Not to mention all the rumors going around about Royal coming to PC as well. Heck, I wouldn't even be surprised if Persona 6 is announced for PC and Xbox too. Oh, and speaking of Xbox, at the end of the trailer, it also shows that it's coming to the Microsoft Store in addition to Steam, which I think means there is a strong possibility that it could be made available on Xbox Game Pass, which would be insane, and it would introduce so many more people to the franchise. Sadly, there is no Nintendo Switch version planned at the moment, but like I said, I wouldn't put it past Atlus to port this game to Switch later. Just don't be annoying and spam hashtags on social media like some people do. So that's about all I have to say in regards to the announcement, but I should also say that now is as good a time as ever to play Soul Hackers on 3DS if you haven't already. Soul Hackers is a very underrated Megaton game, and I cannot recommend it enough. Physically, it's a bit rare and kinda expensive, and I don't really think this announcement will help with that, but you can still grab a digital copy for just 20 bucks on the eShop, which I definitely recommend doing before it shuts down. Maybe I'll even do a video on it if I can think of some kind of challenge to do for it. And this is probably just a pipe dream, but in celebration of this, I think it would be nice if we could get some kind of re-release of the original Devil Summoner. I mean, I know it's pretty unlikely, but it would be pretty awesome. And I know there is a fan translation being worked on, and don't get me wrong, I have the utmost respect for anyone who spends dozens of hours of their free time to translate video games for free, but for obvious reasons, with these schedules and release windows are all over the place. It could come out in a year or 15. But that is going to be it for this video. Let me know what you guys think, let me know if you agree or disagree, and be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and until the next video, I will see you all later.